This is muted. There we go. Hey, what's happening? Just enjoying the little drum intro thingy bopper. What's going on?
Hello, peasants.
Hey, Marco's here. Cobra is here. Cobra wins. Cobra wins 3 times over. I thought you were the only one here, but no, there's a few more. A few more folks hanging out. Great. Great. And what? Which, now I gotta figure out which 60 is which. It's the MH60 or the H60. I'll be in VR today if I can ever get loaded in. Are you having trouble loading in? Sorry to hear that. I am loaded in, but I have forgotten to change from the last flight. So I might be maybe dressed inappropriately a little bit, slightly. Debo flies in one of the 60s. Now this is the old one. It's the one we already had, right? Because we have a new one of these. Did you know that? This is the one that was already in here. We've been playing with for a while. But we have a new one now that you can get for free. All free all the time. Oops, I just ran underneath my helicopter. Hey, there's an EC-135. I was flying that yesterday. Red Heron is down here in camera offline. He is in the camera offline helicopter. All good. Let me jump in. No worries. I got you covered. All good. We'll just cruise down here in the drone camera. Dennis is in the H-125 passenger. Free new MH60. It's actually a free, it's not new. It's the updated 60 from 2020. So it's an H60. Had it all going except pushing it to me. Ah. Yes, it is available for those on, right now, for those on PC. Mein Horv, hello. H60M, in fact. H60M, in fact. I knew Red Heron would know. I knew he would have the deets correct. I probably will jump in it later. I'm in the 206 from Cowansim to try out the new sound pack, which I won't comment too much on. It didn't do as much as I wanted it to. Oh, I commented on it. Oops, I was gonna hold on. I was gonna hold tight. There it is. Get it on GitHub. There's the link to get the new H60M. And it is a recreated version that we've had for a long, long time in 2020. And then it kind of disappeared for a while. I think they were just unhappy with how it was working. And now it is back. And I loaded it, but I didn't fly it. I have not flown it. So I don't know how good it is, how good or bad or whatever. I'm sure it's great. I'm really sure it's great for free. Photo Man, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the flights. Oh, now I need to get back where I was. Excuse me, folks. Let me just get back down here. Quick look at the 135 again. That one flies weird. That's all I'm going to say. It flies weird. But of course, don't they all? They all fly weird. Okay. And back in here, I've got nothing on board right now. I need to load up a few things. I don't even have a pilot, and it's just too weird when you go to the outside and there's no pilot. I don't need a co-pilot. Let's put on the searchlight because we're gonna be in all kind of strange areas. Whoops. And no spray kit. Wire cutters for sure. We're going to some cool places today. I think. Places that I think are cool. We can't go to the moon, but the place we're ending up, well, one of the last places we're visiting, it's a balmy 18C 64 today. Oh, it's cold. That's cold for Flagstaff. Of course, it is still spring. Very nice. Very, very nice. Go up here. And, well, you're not going to hear these sounds perfectly because I don't feel like turning off multiplayer. But I thought this stuff would be louder. Or different. These sounds don't seem to be any different. turn these all the way up. Maybe they are. Maybe they're a little bit different. I didn't compare them back to back, but I sort of did, pretty much. So all new sound pack recorded from the interior of the aircraft. It's in the marketplace. You can get this in the marketplace if you have the 206, want to try it out. It's not extremely expensive. And I was just going to look at my temperature here. I was going to pop over here, and outside temperature in my sim is 64. It matches up. Wow. Something is the same. I'm pretty sure I'm on real-time, real weather. Now, I think those are all the buttons we need for our start. I don't even think it matters if this is actually completely closed. I don't know that anything will happen if you start it and it's not closed. I've spent a lot of time in today's sites. My sister lives here in Flex.
Now, what I have for your starter
nice.
today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice cream fraiche.
Your sister lives in Flagstaff. I explored widely in this area. Can't wait to see it. I lived in LA for a long time, and I had friends in New Mexico. So I have been through this area quite a bit, and I've passed the Meteor Crater about 5 times to my one visit. We always passed it thinking it was some sort of tourist attraction. It is amazing. It is freaking amazing. And I love this area. Love this area. But yeah, the Meteor Crater is mind-boggling. I'm making sure now that everything is on that I need on. How about an anti-collision light? So people know I'm going to start. Now we'll go ahead and start this. What'd I do? Something's wrong. There it goes. It's firing up now. I just let go of the starter to see what happens, and nothing happens. So this acts like it has a FADEC, but I've mentioned this before. It's not 100. If you want 100%, you can get the fly inside 206. For me, the fly inside these days will always hot start. Always. But the sounds are more, it has a more realistic startup procedure. And this does sound better. See, I'm just going to pop over. Nobody follow me here. Whoops. I'm going to pop over to the other server so that we can hear these sounds for a second. It didn't work. The server switch didn't work. Oh, it's because that server's no longer around, isn't it? That server doesn't exist anymore, right? No, that didn't work. Oh well. No worries. It does sound a good deal better. Let's go up here, and position light comes on. Never sure about this. I need to read my list. Avionics definitely comes on. Pitot heat, we probably don't need it today, but for safety's sake, because we're in the mountains, and the start goes to Gen. Now our generator's on. Everything is ready, but the rotor RPM. Can actually, we can switch panels, but I don't really like this panel. There used to be more options before 2020. I like the second option. That's like the third option. Anyway, we'll stay with the gauges. And I haven't been able to get my GPS to work, even though I've tried a couple different things. I can't get it back. Now if I reload, there we go. If I reload, I can usually get things to work better, but the 750 will not load suddenly. Hey! How's it going, Mr. Roberts? You're all alone on YouTube. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. I'm doing the best I can. You shouldn't have told me that. Now I just might as well shut us all down. I should remove the tile from flow. You're right. I should. Because it's useless, right? Dump that thing. Proceed. What else do we have? What other servers do we have right now? I guess I'm going without a flight plan today. Every time I try to load it, it crashes the sim. Oh, there must be some new gobbledygook from the sim and little nav maps. There must be a new confusion between the sim and little nav maps, even though they haven't updated anything. That is, that's wild. Well, for now, I'll leave that like that, because indeed, I should leave it out. So it's been more than a minute. I can wind this up now. Turn it all the way up. There we go. Let me center this. That's good. Oh, turn my head on. For this stream, I always need the head tracking because it's a helicopter. The reason I have head tracking is 90% for helicopters. Because I have it, I use it all the time. But 90% of the reason I have it, I don't think you can hear me over the engine, which is good, which is a good thing. All right. Yeah, it means, Robert, it means you have a private show. There it is. There's the new one. I knew I could count on somebody in the helicopter world. I'm just going to pop over here and stare at it for a moment if Serpico doesn't move. If Serpico moves, then you can kind of compare them, which is what I see this too. The payware version, far more detailed, which means the freeware version is going to be easier on your frames and such. But there we go. There's the new freeware H60M compared to the MH60. MH60, H60M. All new all the time. 2 years worth of work went into that, and it probably looks better if you're actually in it than the multiplayer, because almost everything does. Almost everything looks better when you're in it, right? Just about. Okay, so we're starting out in Flagstaff. We're going to stop in Sedona. We're going to stop in Sedona because Sedona is a really nice airport. And then we're going to proceed down into the wilds of Arizona, right? And stop at a place called, well, we'll see when we get there. I think it's a very funny name, but it's also a really cool spot. It's a really interesting spot in the world. And so, yeah. Oh, wait. Let me set up my maps. My altimeter should be set, but it's not. It used to set when you came in. It used to just set itself. Nav maps, boom. There it is. Zoom in a little bit. It's kind of a short flight plan, which will give me time to talk about the places we stop and to switch helicopters if I want to try out the H60M. I might just jump in it like I usually do and all start it up, ready to go, see how it works. See how she runs, and if I can fly it like that. No guarantee. So we're starting out. Oh, it is. We are pointed the right direction, aren't we? We are actually pointed in the direction that we want to go. Cool. Cool. Okay, now this part does sound a lot better. This is the biggest advantage to getting the sound pack if you're really into the 206, which I do like the 206. The engine sounds when it's going. I was hoping the blade slap would be better. It's pretty subtle, but there's more of it. Definitely more of it and more variety. There it is. Oh, what's this? Can't acquire satellites? You can't get any satellites out here? Oh my gosh. And of course we're going, I picked this Meteor Crater flight because of the Artemis 2 mission. Congratulations to Earth for sending a spaceship around the moon again. I'm amazed by it. I've been mesmerized. And all the pictures, yesterday they were going around the moon and talking about it, and you couldn't see it because, okay, this cracks me up, because, thanks so much. Thank you, Robert. You couldn't see it because their internet's really slow. Oh my gosh, that cracked me up. I just cracked up. SU5 new beta release notes. Traffic multiplayer. Improved fallback model matching using more metadata like wingspan, engine count, and engine type to produce a closer alternative match. Oh, wonderful! Multiplayer. Ensure model matching does not match airplanes for helicopters when fallback is used. And is it all the developers that have to fix the floaty people? Is that entirely a developer thing? Now from out here, see it. The sounds are a lot better. If I shut up, then you can hear. The sounds are a lot better from out here. Finally, yes. No kidding. We are at over 7,000 feet, so it's going to be, you know, a little bit of a crawl in this type of helicopter. It's a little bit slow, but we're not speed demons or anything, are we? I'm really excited that they put out a new SU5 beta release, but it also means to me that it's still weeks away, possibly weeks away. And I'm just selfishly waiting for the 407 update. I really want to try that out without going into the beta and coming back and losing everything and losing my... What is that? Aviate Dan's rating with a party of 10. Aviate Dan, welcome in. Welcome to the party. Good to see you. And all of those who come with you. It is Tuesday, so we're flying helicopters as we do on Thursday. And really appreciate the raid. We're in the southwest area of the U.S. Just left Flagstaff, and we're going to Sedona, which has some really nice areas. And we're going to a place at the end of the flight that's as close as I could get to the moon on Earth. The original Apollo astronauts actually trained at this spot that we're going to eventually. We're eventually heading for, but it's gorgeous out here, right? It's a really nice area of the U.S. And it's, even at 7,000 feet, it's not very cold. Yeah, it's really fun. Really fun spot. And on the way, we're going to see some ancient housing. Housing from years and years ago. This is Oak Canyon. Thank you. There's so many little canyons around here. And it's great to have someone that can tell me what they are, because I kind of blindly picked a few. I mean, it's just amazing. Just amazing looking here. Thanks for the follow. Hey, Oda. Hey, Ada. Hey, Ado. Hey, Oda. Is that something like that? Welcome in. Cheers. Welcome to the flights. Really appreciate the follow. People keep encouraging me, so I keep coming back. Oh, now I'm really moving. I didn't realize my speed is getting right up in the red. And I was talking about how slow this helicopter was. Slow compared to the H series. Not actually slow. Slow compared to some others. Not super slow. I'm just following this canyon and hoping I come out of Sedona. Which I think I kind of will, pretty much. Look at all these helis. Look at that. Everywhere you look. Every flight's a group flight on the Flights with Joel. There's camera 2. There's the airport. There we are. We're already at Sedona. We're only going to stop here if for people to look around who haven't been here, because it's one of the updated airports. But look at this. Look at this canyon here. Look at these places. That is so awesome. And it almost captures it. Sedona is a lot around all these red rock areas. The rocks are red. It almost gets it. But the color is really fun when you're, it's really amazing when you're here. Completely different type of dirt. It's very cool dirt and rock. It's like the miniature, it's like the Grand Canyon still, even when you're not in the Grand Canyon. You're close enough. You still get that look. Very cool. There is helipads down here on the other end of the runway, which I'm going to use a taxiway to land. I didn't think I could go that fast. I'm not in a hurry. I'll be stopping here for a moment. I didn't think this helicopter went this fast. Crazy helicopters in flight simulators. I don't think we have any of the realistic flight dynamics, so we can just slam our way in here. We can just slam our way in here. Now we're getting better sound from the new sound pack. I feel like my blades are going to be very close to these light poles as I taxi over here to look for the helipads. I think they're all the way at the other end. But on the way, there's a very cool building, playground and stuff. Another one of the... Oh, there's helipads here too, it looks like. Also helipads here too, what look like helipads. Another bespoke. This is one of the ones that... this has been in here, I think, since day one, and it's a really awesome airport. I think this came out with the 2020, like, original. Anyone know? Anyone remember? Anyone have did anyone have 2020 before they got 2024? Am I the only one? There. No hurry. There we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at this building, because look at the work that went into this. Very awesome. So have you been to this airport, Photo Man? Have you had any reason to go to Sedona Airport? I never have. I've been through Sedona once. I was kind of passing through, so we didn't spend a lot of time. Look at the van. Is that a Corvette? That's a Corvette-looking car. I have never noticed that. Oh, it is a Corvette. It's a squishy Corvette. Oh, crazy. I have never noticed that at all. This is the Mesa Grill. Suddenly I'm hungry. I'm thinking it's got some... Oh, and there's some bikes over here. Holy mackerel. They went all out on the automobiles and vehicles. These are some of those cruiser bikes where they cone themselves. Where they put the cones when they're riding the bikes? Figured they coned themselves off. A lot of people bike in this area. It's a big cruiser bike. And here's the helicopter tours right there. So I'm in the right place. I'm in the first set of helipads. What is that right there? What are those? Oh, bricks! Just stuff to hold things down when it gets windy, I guess. That's great. Filling up the helipads. Oh, look at that line of 60s. Nice. Everybody's parking all properly except for Edifix. I'm parking on the lawn. Parking on the lawn. Okay, let's go look at this next set of helipads. I think, if I remember correctly. I don't see a... I guess we don't have a lot of wind. I'm not seeing a windsock. I don't feel any wind. Another great building here. Lovely detail here. This is about the third time we've done this, but I noticed this flight, we did a detour from the 10 freeway. When we took the 10 across the US, we detoured to the crater. There's another set of helipads. And that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Anyone remember that? I know Red Heron was here. Now, and there's another bunch here. So there's this massive helipad, and then there's heli parking. All kinds of helicopter parking here. Gotta get right in the center. Perfectly align yourself. Helipad hopping. One day I hope that we can borrow those cones from the bikers. Evening, Viper Strike. Welcome in. One day I'd like to borrow those orange cones and so we can play tip the cone with your skids. Oh, I'm way off. So I didn't realize I was so far back. Let's see how Marco does. Kind of the same. Way back there, but he can just drive forward. Viper Strike, another great streamer. Check him out. Check him out on TikTok. Twitch, not TikTok. What am I saying? Oh my gosh. What am I saying? What am I blabbing about? How's Red Heron doing? Look at the DT. He's got more detail over. Look at all the vehicles, man. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. Really does. A bouncy. Oh, he's bouncing in the bouncy house.
Red Heron! Whoa! Red Heron!
He figured out how to bounce in the bouncy house. Very nice. You gotta do that. What's the weight limit on that thing? Oh, and there's a cross out here for... There's some signage on it. I don't know if we can get close enough to read it. Storage, probably fuel. Oh, there are no words on it. Okay. Used to have stuff. Empire Kicking just raided the channel with 3 viewers. Wow, this is interesting because I'm going back to an area that I visited 3 years ago, and there's someone that used to raid me 3 years ago all the time. Empire Kick, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. This is Sedona Airport, one of the bespoke airports in the flight simulator. I love that. Love that. Is that a cat or an international harvester or it's not a John Deere, it's yellow. Probably a cat. And suspicious packages being moved around by the forklift. Really, it's great showing off the work they do. Some people really give ASOBO a hard time. If you're wondering what they're doing, it's this. They're doing whatever team does these airports. They do a great job. A great job. I'm curious if there are less airports sold for 2024 than there was for 2020. Curious, because they keep adding these great airports. This is one of the really good ones. so much detail. You can get a house right here. Okay, we should probably move on. What is that? Oh, a picnic area. Another picnic area outside these apartments next to the airport. Awesome. Thank you, Red Heron. And more cool cars, more really detailed cars. I like how even the houses are red, so they blend right in. That's probably part of the HOA. You probably have only a few colors to choose from. I know that's for a lot of areas around here. That's the deal. Only a few. There's those bikes again. Back to the bikes. Look a little like Hondas, but they could be Harley Electrocruise. The Harley Electroglides. That's what I'm talking about. Very nice. All right. Let's meander on. Also, no Skodas. Wait a minute. No Skodas. Skodas like scooters? What's the Skodas? What is that, a team? I'm lost. Continuing on, we are now going to cruise around through another canyon on our way to Montezuma's Castle National Monument. Oh, it's a Czech car band. Oh, okay. Well, you never know what might show up in the flight sim. That's a two-tone emoji. Viper Strike has got to be one of the original two-tone viewers. It's got to be one of the original group watching two-tone. Look at that when you go out over the airport. It's fantastic. It's still detailed. It remains pretty detailed for a while. For a while. So I'm taking us, I hope, to a canyon. The beginning of... Oh, well, there's a river. I'm going to follow a river down here as soon as I find it. Just over here. This might even be it. If it turns more south, then this might be the river. Might be what I'm looking for. What's our temperature now? It's 25°C, it looks like. When did it switch on me? 78. Now it's 78. Did we drop? We did. We dropped a couple thousand feet. It's a beautiful 78. Yesterday, where I am, it was 82. It got up to 82. Nice and perfect. Nice and perfect. We actually were able to sweat some working outside. It was great. It's great. I'm just wandering off into nowhere. Don't entirely know where I'm going. There are some helipads on our route. More helipads. We just found, what, 12, 13 helipads at that airport? A few more, maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, I do have this camera. I couldn't remember if I still had this camera set up. I do. Cool. This is a good way to look for jackrabbits. You might, not jackrabbits, but jackalopes. There are jackalopes out here. So rabbits about the size of a deer with horns, with antlers. The jackalope. I think you can only find them in the Southwest. It's a bit like the drop bear in Australia, the jackalope. Must be a reservoir of some kind. Page Springs. Still haven't exactly found the river. Oh, it's to my left. Okay, it's just over there. I should run into it in seconds. It's very, very windy. There it is. It's so windy, it might get me turned right. It might turn me right around if I'm not careful. Okay, there we go. A little hard to follow. Maybe it's a creek. It is. It's called Oak Creek. So I'm guessing it's a creek. I wonder if there's any water in it. In the RW. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at all those bugs down there. Okay, we gotta check this out, and I'm curious if anyone else sees them. Wow. Time for some mustering. There's somebody's driveway that looks like a helipad. Yeah, that ranch has some cows. Look at that. This may be the biggest herd. Have we seen a herd this big? Oh, that's interesting. So over on Red Heron screen, so many bugs. Over here, I bet they're moving for him, but not on my screen. That's really crazy. They only react to the helicopter, your helicopter, not to the multiplayer helicopter. Oh yeah, can herd the heck out of them. Oh, this farmer's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be mad. What did I do? There we go. Yeah, get along, little bogies. Get up there. Yeah. And it's all cattle. I don't see any horses. It's just a whole bunch of cows. I don't think I've seen a herd this big. I really don't. That is quite the herd. Herdy up there, cows. Herdy up. Oh, somebody coming in low in the 60. Coming in low. So I'm thinking everyone can see them. I'm guessing everyone can see these things. They're not fenced in either. This farm seems to have no fence. Super nice. Oh, some of yours are yellow. Do you have some sheep in there? Or are the colors just weird? It looks like some of your cows have jaundice. Some jaundice cows. Oh, I guess some of mine are like that too. It's just the way the light hits them. Yeah, I've got a little of that going on. Oh yeah. That is fun stuff, isn't it? And you've got to be close. The ones that aren't close don't care what you're doing. See the ones over there? They just don't care. They don't care. They're fine. Whatever you're doing, you're cool. Do what you want. That MH60 really maneuvers well. It really scoots around. That's awesome. All right, let's see if we can find any more. Any more cows, or what else would be out here? Lizards. Mainly out, let's see, lizards. Oh, you do have deer. There's lots of deer. Where's my deer picture? Oh yeah, I still have it. I still have a picture of me feeding the deer at the Grand Canyon. Up on my wall here. Should I show that again? It's been a while. Anyone want to see the Grand Canyon deer pic? Looking for the stream again. Slowly move away from the cows. I've totally lost it. Oak Stream, Oak Creek, I think it was called. It's off to my left. Oh, there's a lot of donkeys in this area. At least at the Grand Canyon, they use donkeys to give people rides up and down the canyon. Or you can just run up and down like those extreme athletes do. Just jog up and down the canyon. I think it's only about 2 miles one way. Maybe it's 3 miles. Coming back up is a bitch, though. Going down's easy. Is that Viper Strike out there? I think it is. It looks like it. Hey, dude. Trying to follow this. Oh, it does go this way. Okay, it goes this way. I hope to run into. Oh, I think I just dumped into a river. I think we just went from Oak Stream to a river. Yes, it's the Verde River. I wonder if that's because are we near Mesa Verde? Verde River. Cobra N hisses at the Viper. Cobra hisses at the Vipers. Lot of stuff out here. The thing that's interesting, if you actually go out here, there is a lot of oh, the castle is not till after the airport. to our first airport. Next airport, not our first airport. 3 miles to an airport, which we should see right along this river. There's a lot of stuff in people's backyard and along the road and just off the... There's a lot of stuff out here. See, like that house. Old cars, old tractors. It's true in Oregon, too. But you can see it better, I guess, with less trees. See, look at all this stuff in their yard. Just full of stuff. Like that one. Look at all that. I mean, what the... And dust. Well, that's for sure. That's true. It is dusty. You have to... your mouth doesn't just get dry. It gets full of dust. Even when you're not out in the backcountry, just driving. That is true. Where are we at now? Just under 4,000 feet. And we have 78 degrees. Another perfect weather day, which is surprising. This is like the 10th flight. Well, we had some really bad weather on a few flights, so now we're doing better. Where were we when the weather just got really bad? I think that might have been Canada. That might have been going through Canada and the last part of America. Things got a bit dicey. So we got into Alaska. It was cold and beautiful. Airports are right here. There it is. Right here. We'll just group up again. Nope, that's not it. I passed it. Aha! I went right by it. I thought I saw it. What I saw is not what I'm looking for. All the airports around here are up on plateaus, which is actually pretty nice. You can see them better and, you know, they're out of the way of things. Now I have a 15 knots of wind and 358. So that has changed. And there is not a helipad here, right? This is the one where there's not a helipad. See if we can get some dust. I don't know if this one has a lot of dust. Nope, I don't think we get a lot of dust off the 206 from Cowansim. And all these helicopters from Cowansim are going to be updated. He's assured us several times they're all going to be updated to 2024 standards. So I'm not sure if there will be an extra charge. I hope not, because I have all of them. But it may be like a lot of these developers, there may be a small fee to update it to 2024, but he's planning on doing them all. What that means, I'm not 100% sure, but incorporating the 2024 things that are not fully incorporated just yet. Just having a look at my map and a look at some things. Oh, there's no other airports. There's not a lot of airports out here. There's a couple of stops, but not a lot of airports. I'm always confused when I look at the time on YouTube. Now I got it. YouTube gives you an estimated end time, which is kind of funny. There is no real end time. Just have to stand up 1 sec. It's so dry out here that even in the simulator, I have to drink extra water. Even though I'm just looking at it, it's making me really thirsty. All right, here comes everyone. I think everyone's caught up now. Just down the road is the first attraction. Well, the first attraction was the airport. This, I have no idea what it's going to look like. No idea. It's not Montezuma's Revenge, but it's Montezuma Castle National Monument. I mean, I know what it is. Does that say 1.6 miles? Oh, it's only 1.6 miles from here. Okay, just down, up the road. Down up the road. Not far at all. That's interesting. The freeware version is also smaller. It's hard to know which one is right because getting the scale correct in the flight sim, this seems really hard. That just seems really hard. They have some Adobe housing out here. That's great. Kind of Adobe looking. It's a lot of Adobe buildings out here. Almost everyone lives in Adobe. Which is clay bricks, if you don't know what it is. One of the oldest building materials on Earth. Some of the oldest housing in America is here in the southwest. And this is one example. So this is Montezuma's Castle. Boom. Just here. Don't land on it. It's a sacred site. What is this, a game to you? Here we go. I thought it would be more detailed. It does not look like the picture that I saw. It does not look like the picture I was expecting. Maybe this isn't even it? Okay, there might be more to it. This might be rocks on the way to it. Let me see. There should be more. Is there anything on the other side of this cliff? There's the visitor center, it appears. Oh, there's not. Maybe that's it. Right. I'll be right back. It's going to the spot where it says it is on the map to see if there's anything else. Nope, that's it. I think that's it. Oh, here's the visitor center right here. Stop, stop, fast stop, fast stop. Ah, that's terrible flying. Pay no mind. Here we go. Perfect. Got me right in here. I want to go to the visitor center and see the info. I have to pick up the info for everyone so I can read about it. Pick up a brochure. There we go. Oh, the cars are sunken here. This isn't as good as the airport. I'm thinking this is another one of those that's been in the sim for a long, long time. Oh, nice. Nice timing. Right next to me is the red heron cam. Whoops, where am I? Way, there we go. Right there. Look at that. How cool. So what we're looking at is this. Oh, there it is. Now I see the part that I was looking for. These are the droids you're looking for. One moment. I've got it here. Here it is. What? Did I open it twice? Oh, I didn't actually open it. Interesting. Here we go. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. There. So this is Montezuma's Castle. This is a cliff dwelling. Montezuma Castle National Monument protects a well-preserved cliff dwelling located in Camp Verde, Arizona, The National Monument also protects and preserves the castle, a site, a contemporary dwelling site located near the cliff dwelling. The construction of the Montezuma Castle and Castle A sites are both attributed to the southern Sinagu people, a pre-Columbian agricultural culture that may be closely related to several ancestral indigenous peoples of the southwestern United States. Archaeological evidence suggests that the dwelling was constructed as early as 1125 AD and occupied until as late as 1395. Many Native American communities trace their ancestry to groups of people that live in or nearby the cliff dwelling. Archaeologists have defined these ancestral groups variously as Southern Sinigua, Hoquiam, and Hakataya. Archaeological labels do not constitute tribes as we understand them today, and contemporary tribe communities may define their ancestry differently than archaeologists. Very important point. These communities may oppose popular archaeologicalists' labels in favor of native language items or cultural specific social units. What that all means is there was, oh no, CTD. So far, man. Marco says over here. Oh yeah, Marco, I'm right there. Right there. Now I got you. What that paragraph basically means is there were hundreds of tribes in the Southwest and in the entire plains area, all over so the tribes were named in groups in order for Europeans to figure out what they wanted to do with them, basically. And archaeologists, it's the same thing. They use names that actually stand for groups of tribes, not just one tribe. So that's why some Native Americans oppose, some really don't care. I've actually spoken to them. Some don't care, but that's why there's opposition to naming certain tribes. So this is very close to the in real life picture. Let me see. How can I make this better? Go like that and go up like that. Very close. It's just not quite the HD version, 2024 version, but boom, look at that. Look at how close it is. That's kind of fun. I'm just staying here until you're reloaded in, Cobra. Lots of time. I almost put on the red heron. That's the browser. That's the red heron cam. Ooh, look at that shot. That's the browser. That's the red heron cam. Let me go to another. Let me grab another picture here in just a moment. So much to do here. Oh, that's an older shot. This one's much older. That's cool. Turn that off and we go back to there. If the filters were free, ooh, wow, that's a great picture there. If the filters were working, oh, not that one. If the filters were working in the GeForce, I could. Oh my gosh, how long has my mic been dead? You do hear music though? I don't know how, but I clicked on the mute in OBS because I'm clicking back. I should set up a third monitor since I have one. I just don't know where to put it. Oh, only about a minute. Okay, no worries. No worries. Not a big deal. My sim sound and mic are in the same channel, so that's why you just heard music. Aha! Oh, what a dude. I will go over here and then reset myself. No, that doesn't work. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. It's beautiful there, isn't it? Nice sight. I love this stuff. Love it. Okay, it happens. Oh wait, my chopper's not resetting. My trim is not resetting. Reset. That's weird. It's very strange. Somehow I've broken my trim. Oh no, there, it's back.
My name is Jeff.
Is Jeff here? I'm just gonna start calling him Jeff. Jeff, what's up? This must be somebody's, oh, maybe that's the water for the visitor site. Welcome in. Yo, how are ya? We're out here in the dryness of the dirt and the dust, weaving our way through sites in South America. Fabulous, cool, sunny evening. Oh, nice. Nice. We've actually, yeah, we got some sun coming out over here as well. And plenty of work planned for when I get off stream. Yippee. Back to building my rock path. Oh, there is a little airport over there that I'm missing. See if you can slip away and join. Cobra is now in the Cobra. Whatever the heck it's called. Whatever the heck it's called. Oh, now I'm on a freeway. That is not a stream. I was trying to follow a river. The Verde River. There it is. I think that's it right there. So what freeway is that? I've probably been on this. If there's a freeway around here, I've probably been on it. That is the 17. I don't think I've traveled up to 17. I take it all back. 17 and the 260. Yeah, I've not been on there. And I'm going right to a freeway instead of where I'm supposed to be. Took a wrong turn. Took a bit of a wrong turn. There's also something called Montezuma. What is that called? Montezuma Well, but it's not in the sim. It's not represented. There's nothing there as far as the sim goes. Oh, there's the airport I was not actually going to, which is Rimrock. A lot of little airports out here in the southwest also. Just doing a little flyby on that one. Oh, Montezuma Well is like a big hole in the rocks. I wonder if we can see it. I wonder if it'll show up for us in the satellite imagery. It's like a big old hole. I'm gonna steer over there and see. Getting the kid calmed down, LOL. Watching the Brady Bunch episode when they go to the... Oh, you're kidding! Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. That's when they were getting desperate, I think. I think that is close to the era that they were, you know, that was before Happy Days jumped the shark. I don't know if you know that jump the shark expression, but it was before that, but they were, yeah. Oh, there it is! There it is, and there's a little parking lot for it. Oh, that's cool. That's very interesting because it's not a updated site, but it is here just because of the imagery being good. It's funny because the National Lampoon's Vacation could have practically been written from that episode. I wonder if that's what gave them the idea. Aren't they in like a family truckster? Aren't they in a station wagon when they go there? And they lived in LA, and they lived somewhere in the valley, so presumably. So it wouldn't have been a big trip. It's like 8 hours. I went like 3 times to the Grand Canyon when I lived that close to it. Little weekend trip. That was way back when hotels, you could find a hotel for well under $100. Well under. And when Joe Dirt's family abandoned. Yes. Exactly. I wanted to see this place. This is pretty cool. Don't even need factoids. Except I'm wondering if this is why the dwelling is very close. Like maybe this has been here for a long, long time. I have to look it up now. Now I have to check it out. Red Heron is taking a dip. Taking a dip in the well. Montezuma Well, there it is. A natural limestone sinkhole measuring approximately 100 by 120 yards, also containing Sinagua dwellings, was purchased by the federal government in 1947 and is considered a detached unit of Montezuma Castle National Monument. It is located about 5 miles north of the castle near the town of Rimrock, Arizona, accessible from exit 293 and 298 of Interstate 17. But that tells me nothing about how deep it is. I want to know... Oh, the main article. There we go. The well measures 386 feet in diameter from rim to rim and contains a near constant volume of spring water even in the times of severe drought. The water is highly carbonated and contains high levels of arsenic. At least 5 endemic species, the most of any spring in the southwestern United States, are found exclusively in Montezuma Well. A diatom, the Montezuma Well's spring snail, a water scorpion, look out, Red Heron, the Hyalea Montezuma amphibioid, and the Montebella Montezuma leech. Oh, really look out. There's leeches and scorpions. Montezuma Well's steady outflow has been used for irrigation since the 8th century. Part of prehistoric irrigation ditch as preserved near the... Did I really? It is part of a prehistoric immigration ditch. It's preserved near the park's picnic ground, and portions of the ditch's original route are still in use today. Whoa! And it pretty much...
When you're living in a van down by the river!
But it's a well. It's not a river. Look at that. That is so cool. A deep subject. Well, well, well. Did I miss any other of those? Are those the only two? Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. We don't have that sound. Oh, we're still on. No, we're not on me. We're not on me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I am gonna see if I can find some of the scorpions or leeches. Can we? Actually, where am I parked? Where did I park? Did I park I parked at the visitor center. I know you don't even know what I'm talking about because I'm looking at something that you guys can't. Oh, there. I parked there? No, I parked right here. Okay. Go there and go there. There we go. I'm just going to go for a little walk because I want to search for snails. No, this one and that one. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can find Oh, no, that way. Can I even get into the water? There we go. Scorpions or leeches. I mean, it says 2024 is supposed to have fauna. We saw lots and lots of cows. I almost sat on a scorpion once, but besides that scorpion that I almost sat on at my cousin's place in Oregon, I've only seen like one other, and I think it was at her place too. I've only seen like 2 scorpions out in the woods. Actually, that wasn't the wood. Well, that was the woods. She lives in the woods. Nope, I don't see any snails. Scorpions, snails, leeches. Can you believe there's no leeches in this freshwater stream? I didn't even know leeches were in this kind of dry climate. I always think of leeches as tropical. It's behind you! Yeah. Ah! Latsky's looking. You got any leeches? And we can walk on water in this one as well. Oh, and then there's a deeper spot. The Jolly Spider! What's up? Welcome in. I am looking for scorpions and leeches in the Montezuma well I think we're still in Arizona. In Arizona. Exciting, huh? Oh, this is really funny. Look at that. There might not be scorpions and leeches, but there's a very strange, really strange thing you can do. Here's everyone walking around in the water. Oh, everyone just took off. I was about to get a great picture. That's a lot of people getting out and checking out this fresh stream. Funny. Cracks me up. Well, you never know. I'm always thinking a river runs through it. Does it though? I don't think so. I think it's fed by underground streams, but I just read, and I don't know what I read. Watch out for Josie whales. Watch out for Josie whales. It is a stream. It is a stream that feeds it. Okay. Right on. Under. It's under. It's a stream under, yeah. What I didn't see was how deep it was. I thought they would tell me how deep it is, but they did not tell me that. Interesting. All right, he's back in his helicopter. He's ready to go. Continuing on to the lake. Lake just ahead. I'm trying to stay. There's kind of a... Oh, wait a minute. That lake is a little ways off. I'm trying to stay in kind of this canyon. There's kind of a canyon here that I'm trying to stay in, but it's not as canyon as I thought. Not as canyony as I thought it was. And I'm turning around the wrong way. Abby Normal is here. Lovely screen name. Did anyone else try for that screen name, I wonder? It's too good. It is too good. Young Guns, let's take the Mexican Blackbird Trail to Old Mexico. Are you? No, we are in Arizona. We're in southwest U.S., the southwest of the U.S. See, I thought this canyon right here would be more of canyon-y. It's not very canyon-like. It's just like an impression in the ground. It's not like a super canyon. Oh well, I'll take it. It'll work. It'll work. I met one of the stars of Young Guns. Once. I'm sure he doesn't remember. Twice. Maybe 3 times. I knew someone that played in a band with him. Hey dog, did you see the size of that chicken? This doesn't look anything like Africa. Oh, it kind of does. I forget that a lot of Africa is desert. This is the southwest U.S. Oh yeah, I turned the music down. I was going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to have to do some work on my epidemic sound and get me a set list for the new Australian trip. I really should switch cameras so you guys don't see how badly I fly when I'm searching for music. Oh well. There we go. After they drank the ceremonial Navajo stuff. Oh, okay. That's so interesting. That is so interesting. He calls the horse a dog. Oh, okay. It's been a minute. Been a minute since I've seen Young Guns. Okay, now this is a miniature canyon we're in now. Now we've got a little bit of a canyon. Just a wee bit. It's canyon-ish. Then the one about the brothers that go off to World War II. A river runs through it? World War I. A river runs through it? Is that the one you're talking about? With Brad Pitt and another great actor? You guess so. It's they're in Montana and there's a river. And they fly fish. Some of the best shots of fly fishing ever filmed. Because Robert Redford loves fly fishing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Great movie. Great movie, yeah, that's a good one. I've come out of my canyon now. I'm in the wrong canyon. I'm supposed to be over here. All right, most people are following more along the path of the canyon. Yes, that's way better than where I am. Just over there. There we go. This is what I was expecting when I made my plan. I thought it would look more like this. That's a canyon run. All right. Had a stream run, a river run, and now a canyon run. And there's a river running through it somewhere. We've been watching the Parent Trap as well, both the original and the new one. Love the park in the original. I've never seen the new one. The original is such a classic, but you know, I'm old. The new one's pretty good, but I love the classics. You know, that's kind of like Miracle on 34th Street. I like all. There's 3 of them, and I like them all. I like all 3 of them. There's a really old one. There's a pretty old one, and there's a new-ish one. I think it was in the 80s that they redid it again. They're all great. They're great. Oh, one of them has the guy from Jurassic Park, Spare No Expense. Attenborough. One of them has Attenborough. The director Attenborough, not the nature Attenborough. So it's Richard Attenborough? Could be. Anyway, he makes a great Santa. Yeah, David's brother, exactly. David's brother. And a great director also in his own right. Whoa! Holy mackerel, now we're getting into it. Oh, yeah. Nice. Woo! It's taking full deflections of the stick for this. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's some really cool stuff here. Jurassic Park is another park. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, no. Oh! I was distracted there. Uh-oh. Okay, full. Oh, bouncy. No, come on. Ah! Whoa, I did not make that corner. Did not make that corner. Oh my gosh, the flying's getting really hard. I should look at the chat more. Jeff Goldblum, yes. Fuel low. Well, I hope that helipad has fuel because I don't have any fuel. Let's see what's going on over here. Ah, now I can put more fuel in. No one will know. Oh, I got 18%. I should make it to the helipad. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Oh, look at that. And we have to turn a little bit north to get back on the plan. Jeff Prost of Survivor. His name is Jeff. Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Prost. Jeff Daniels. Did no one else that Richard is genuinely David's brother? Did no one else? Oh yeah. Oh yes. No, knew that. They actually sound the same. Once you learn they're brothers, you realize they have the exact voice. The exact voice. The older one outlived the younger one, unfortunately. The older one is still around at 99. I think he's 99 now. But yeah, their voices are almost identical. Oh, weird, my flight sim's not right. There we go. It's not set on my monitor perfectly. There we go. What camera am I on anyway? Oh, I'm on that one. Okay, cool. Makes it easier. Awesome. Woo, look at all these folks. Oh, and don't forget, there is a Red Heron Sim Pilot flight tomorrow in the Red Heron Sim Pilot Discord if you want. If you don't get enough helicopter flying, head on over to Red Heron Sim Pilot's Discord. Oh, guys, has anyone had problems with power on the S-76? Mine doesn't want to play ball now. You know, I haven't flown it in a bit, but last time I flew it, which was... Actually, no, I just flew it a few days ago. Had no problem with power. No problem at all. So that's weird, in my mind. That's a strange one. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I'm gonna turn my sim off any minute now. That's the wrong way, dude. We're going this way. I'm glad I looked. Okay, north, not west, north. When you see the lake, it's just on the south tip of the lake, okay. Anyone else had problems with the S-76? There's somebody's house down there. A lot of people live just out in the woods in this area, it's great. Anyone been to Taos? Anyone here been to Taos? Oh, I am way off my track. Okay. Get back over there. Get back over there. That's why everyone's way over there. I got lost in the middle of a forest. How can you not get lost? Look, it's just trees. It's just trees everywhere. Now we'll see some animals down in the trees. There'll be something. Yep, still got fuel. I still have fuel. I'm still good. This is really where you should see a bear. This is where bears live. Out in the trees. Ogate says, last I flew it, it was fine as long as you flew very, very carefully with it. Push it at all, and there was a good chance something in the flight or engine model would break. Oh, okay. It's touchy then. It's touchy. Were you going too fast, Spider? Were you too speedy? That was a good spot for bears or something. Yeah, that's my problem. I'll have to be... Yeah, you do. You can't put it into the red. You can't put the power or the speed into the red, or it'll bite you. That's what they call that. It'll bite you. You've flown it too fast and it spirals out of control, but it mainly seems to happen if I apply too much rudder. And flying in cruise flight, you really shouldn't need to be applying rudder. You shouldn't need rudder at all as if you're in cruise. But what was that? Something just flew over my head there. I think that was a bird. I think I just saw a bird. There's no rudder on a chopper. There is that. That's true. Matter of fact, that's true. Blue Thunder would be a fun helicopter in the sim. Blue Thunder. Yeah, well, somebody just has to do... That would be like a remodel. There is possibly a Gazelle coming out. There's a Gazelle that was due a while ago that's supposed to be coming out soon from Flying Side. And it's just a matter of attaching a few things. You just watched Tropic Thunder earlier. I love Tropic Thunder. Love that movie. It's not really speed, it's more changing direction, like all at once. Like all at once, it's moving, then the rotor RPM or torque instantly redlines. Oh, really? Gosh, I guess I just don't fly it that much. Here we go. Stopping point coming up. Helipad coming up. We'll take a short break at a helipad. It's the best place to take a break. By a lake. Break by a lake. And I have no idea what we're going to find here. There may just be an open space. There may be nothing. It says there's supposed to be. Some of the funniest lines in Tropic Thunder, I really can't say because it's supposed to be a family stream. Some of the best stuff out there. And I can't play anything. I can't play the soundtrack, you know. I can't play anything but the R-rated version soundtrack. It's just not right. It's not right. It's got some stuff in it. That's got to be one of my top 2 Tom Cruise movies. It's right up there. And I really had no idea watching it the first time. I went to see that in the theater. This is a great helipad. It's a fantastic helipad in the middle of a forest. This is great. Several helipads. I'll park on the roads. People can try that, the helipads. Yeah, I had no idea that was Tom Cruise when I first saw it. No idea. If you haven't seen Tropic Thunder and you're over 13 and a half or whatever the hell it is, you definitely want to see that movie. Oh my gosh. The beginning, I was completely sold in the first 5 minutes when they're having the scene and he can't cry. And then they cut to, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name of the actor. The guy dangling from the helicopter, and the helicopter dangling from a crane, basically. It was pretty funny. Jack Black is dangling from the helicopter in a big harness, and the helicopter's dangling from a crane. Yeah, it's and it's there forever. Yes. Oh, jeez. All right, so I think this is a time that I'm going to take a minute. I think I'm going to take... Ooh, what are those mounds? Oh, that's interesting. It looks like there's mounds from that shot. That is wild. I don't even know why I care how much time I've been... Oh, I've been on more than an hour. More than an hour and a half. Time for our break when you're living in a lake down by the... When you're living in a lake down by the helipad, and then you fall and break the dirt, I guess. They have edited Blazing Saddles for TV. It will air tomorrow night from 8 to 8:05. Yeah. That's another one. I have seen it. It really has been edited for TV. And I have seen it. They just bleep. They just, they don't bleep, which is, they just silence things, which is better. But When I see the edited version, I have to immediately find an unedited version to watch and watch it. It just, like, half the jokes can't be on TV. If you can't say those jokes, it's really not funny. It's all the humor is gone. Whoops. Cindy and Bobby just got busted smuggling food to the kid they met in the Grand Canyon. Oh, that's hilarious. They met some kid, I don't remember. That's hilarious. Okay, I got to get out of here for 1 second. We'll be right back. Can you hear my voice? Kokomoka 28, welcome to the chat. Welcome in. Knew I was taking too long on my break. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go back over there for a minute. Whoops. It didn't work. Why didn't that work? What happened? What happened? Oh, was I on the wrong screen this whole time? I was. Wasn't I? Yeah, I messed it up. How did I do that? It's opposite day. It's opposite day. Whoopsie. Oh my gosh. At least I didn't leave the mic on. My goodness. This acoustic set is too sleepy. I gotta fix it. I gotta fix it someday. How about this? That's 106 BPM. That one's better. Not really. 1 second. I got sidetracked on my break. We'll be right back after these important crunchies. Where were we? Oh, we're at a lake down by a river. Thanks for coming, everyone. Sorry about the delay. Oh, wait. Does anyone want to see the H60M? I'll take a chat vote. Anyone want to see the H60M freeware helicopter now available? There's my answer. That's all I needed to know. Egg salad. All good then. I think in just a few miles we go to the crater, right? Let's see. Yes, the Meteor Crater coming up in 22 miles. Fantastic. That is the highlight of my day. Always, every time I visit it. Let's check it out. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting fuel from the fuel trucks here at the helipad, airport helipad. There we go. Check your fuel, everyone. Play the soundtrack, somebody. Come on, you're supposed to be a simfluencer. You said nah! Wait a minute! You said nah! Were you...
Check your fuel, your snacks and drinks. Flights with Joe is live. It's go time.
Does it matter if I simfluence people to get free stuff? Which is it? You're the only one that commented, so I assume no one cares. As no one saying, yeah, let's see it. Don't trust the bird in the wings, wink, wink. Say no more, say no more. All right, it's something to do. Now, we have a short flight today. I'll be right back. We'll jump into the new freewheel thing. Here you go. Spicy Goose Boy. Thank you for the follow. Spicy Goose Boy. Another great Scream name. Great one. Let's see it. Let me see it. Tailroader says there are 34 peeps here, and none said crapoli. And none. Well, there you go. Well, now they're saying something. Well, maybe we can convince them to put it on the marketplace, even though that's a pain in the butt. I understand why some freeware developers don't want to do that. Let's see here. End flight. Go to my helicopters, which this adds one more from my video that I'm awaiting. Delta Simulations. They have quite a few paints. They have quite a few liveries. See, look at them all. I'm in the civilian one because I like that they included a civilian one. I think the other guys did too. I think the MH60 has a civilian. Just go through a couple of these. Search and rescue. Search and rescue DAP. What is the ghost hawk? I don't know. You can't, oh, here. Camo. Camosaur. Well, if you're in camo and you're in a search and rescue and you're in camo, how are the people you're searching for going to see you to yell and scream and say over here? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, the FBI. What else? Where's the one I was in? Now I lost the one. Oh, and this one for some reason is pink. Here is a pink one. What is this? Probably space cops? You mean space cops? Oh, spy cops? Civilian. I was going to try the civilian one because I am in fact a civilian. So let's go civilian. I'm just going to jump in with it running, if that's okay. Otherwise we'll be, unless you guys are okay with me sitting here for an hour. If you're okay with me sitting here for an hour, it won't take an hour. It shouldn't take an hour. Spec Ops. Spec Ops. Wait a minute. Did everyone leave? Why am I by myself? Oh, there's everyone. Okay, that was weird. Looked like everyone left on me. It's not loading. This is not a good sign. I'm taking this as a bad sign. Well, I saw some people flying it, so it's worked for somebody. Is any, I think I saw one person flying it. Has anyone flown this? Was it Dipe that was flying this? Did it take forever to load? Look at all those bugs moving around down there. This was a good idea. Way to slow your roll. Absolutely. It's very quiet when the sim is loading. Not a lot goes on. Not a lot happening. Okay, what do I try next? I have to hit this. Oh, that was weird. I hit escape and it loaded in. Okay, that's totally backwards. I hit escape and it loaded right in. This does give you a good perspective. Everyone else is in the, I like that everyone else is in the other one. I want to say any builds, but it's not any builds. It's, who makes this thing? It's, come on, it's coming to me. It almost did. Look at all the 60s. MH60 Tango Miltech, thank you. Miltech. I don't know why I forget their names, but that name doesn't stick with me. So you can see the difference right away between the payware and the freeware, and nothing against freeware. It's free. It is free freeware. But the detail on the payware is miles better. Everything detail-wise. So doesn't mean flying it and stuff is going to be. First bug you see. Where's the bug? The rotor animation? Jump over to red hair and screen. Oh, that! Okay, that's a bit of a bug. It's got that again. Oh, that, man, I thought who was it that had that problem? I don't even see anybody in there. I've got nobody. That's the high performance group bug. Did somebody from Hype help them? Did they get help from Hype? I've got nobody in mine. I have no pilot whatsoever. So that's that is a multiplayer bug. I wonder if that's because of my load-in. Looks like a regional turboprop to me. Oh, yes, but you know why, Marco. Come on. You know why. You don't have it loaded, so of course it does. We just saw earlier, though, that SU5 is going to help fix that. I have a 200-pound pilot and a 200-pound co-pilot, but they don't show up here. Now, it may be better in 2020. It may have a better setup. All our engines are in the yellow. I've got sound. The animation works. Animation on everything, and it's far more detailed. It is not as detailed as Miltech, but it is way better than it was, because this has been out for a long time. And the detail is like hugely upgraded. Huge amount of upgrade in the detail on this. It's going to look like a regional turboprop to everyone, pretty much. Takes off really easy. Definitely has a SAS. Definitely has SAS incorporated in and turned on. Nothing at all to flying it. It's like it flies itself almost. Of course, I did just come from a 206, so yeah, let's make our way over to the crater. See what this is like. It has an autopilot I can see, but I don't know how well the autopilot works. I have no idea. So this is from Delta Simulations, and there is a link that Brent Heron found earlier. You actually get it off of GitHub. It comes from it's a GitHub model. Oh, look at I was seeing a lot of... I thought I was seeing rotor wash, but I don't see it from the outside. What's our speed now? I really don't like the panel. I'm doing 40. I'm doing 32 knots. Okay, that's not right. Let's go. There it is. So there's the H60M that you can get. And am I going the right way? I am. Oh my gosh. I guessed right. I guessed right. This has the same problem for me, is that you can't see out very well. Like, I can't get a good visual. There it goes. Now I'm moving. Now I am cruising. I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be able to guess about this right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to just guess. I don't see... Oh, there it is. There's my heading right there. And... oh no, that's not... yeah, I don't see how to change the heading in this. Or how to turn it on. It is armed. Go around is armed. Heading 3.5. Okay. How do I change that? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. That changes the heading. Now, how can I turn this on? How do I turn on the autopilot? FMS, Alt. Let's just hit that. No, that doesn't do it. Oh, it did do it. No, it didn't. start turning. CTD, oh, Marco. I gotta get back on track here. I am trying to figure out how to make the autopilot work, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I need an on switch, and who knows where that is. Nav, ground speed, radar alt, heading. I probably need to know how to turn it on. Where to turn it on. There we go. So the trim works. It's trimming out really well. This is my speed now, 160. 160, and if I am going the right way, I should be able to see everything. These are off, which is interesting. Why are those off? Maybe they're not incorporated yet. Is that? So there it is flying along. I really wanted to get the autopilot to work so I can take some shots as I fly along. Slow down. It looks like I'm going really fast now. Looks like I'm out maneuvering everyone. Except Cobra. Oh, I know what I could try. I could try my autopilot on button and see if it turns on the autopilot. Nope, doesn't do a thing. Doesn't do a thing, so I'm not sure if this is functional. I have no way of knowing if that functions. Other than digging in the manual and finding out. Should I see the meteor crater yet? Probably not. It's a ways out, right? Yeah, I got a minute. I think it was 22 miles to the crater. That's the meteor crater there. Yeah. Should see it any minute. It's not a POI, but it did show up in 2020, so it should show up really well in 2024. Now I'm diving to the ground and I don't know why. There we go. Oh, that's probably where my autopilot controls are, is back there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't have anything set. Okay, it seems to be on now. My autopilot is on, but I don't know what it's doing. It's just going around in circles. Oh no, I turned around, didn't I? Ah! Turned completely around. Turn all those things off. There we go. It is supposedly working. Okay. There we go. All right, Meteor Crater is just... Oh, I see it. I see it. I think Cobra is there. This free heli was the reason I migrated to Microsoft Flight Sim back in 22. Oh, no kidding. No kidding. So you like this one? It's great that they brought it back. I'll just say it's great for free. Definitely great for free. The payware is worth what you pay for it. Definitely. It's fast, that's for sure. I should get it down there on the ground. See what that's like. I turned something off, that's why I got a yellow light. Here it is, Meteor Crater, giant Meteor Crater National Monument, I think it is. Oh, so that big white area is just a messed up sim. That is just a messed up sim thing. There's a visitor center here somewhere right off the freeway. Oh, is that the highway or is it on the other side? Somewhere here, there's a visitor center. I think that's it. And it's weird because the visitor center does look like it was upgraded, but it's not listed as even a POI. It doesn't even have POI status. Boy, that meteor barely missed. Ah, that's a good one. Oh, that visitor center was lucky. I think they had to rebuild it. I think the entire visitor center had to be rebuilt when they... Crikey. Okay, that was funny. That was a good one. Let's go down in the crater and I'll read my little stuff. As this place is amazing. And you can walk down here. I think we felt like we were on a had time constraints because it takes a minute, but you can actually walk down in here in the real world, in the real one. And this looks pretty good. I thought they might put too many trees in it, but it's almost identical to 2020. Almost identical. There we go. Whoa. I still can't fly from outside the aircraft. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Let's see about... it's almost unfair to compare these two, but... You know... Oh, now I'm getting some great rotor wash. Oh, but not from outside. Okay, it's only inside that I get this effect. Interesting. Very interesting. He says... That meteor oh, bizarre. Somebody has... Oh, because it's sunset. The rotor wash is all red. It's all red. Look at that. So we are now at Meteor Crater or Barringer Crater. It's an impact crater about 37 miles east of Flagstaff and 18 miles west of Winslow in the desert of the northern Arizona. The site had several earlier names, and fragments of the meteorite are officially called the Canyon Diablo meteorite, after the adjacent Canyon Diablo, which is Canyon Devil, right? Meteor Crater lies at an elevation of 5,640 feet above sea level. It is about 3,900 feet in diameter, some 560 feet deep, and is surrounded by a rim that rises 148 feet above the surrounding plains. The center of the crater is filled with 690 to 790 feet of rubble lying above crater bedrock. One of the features of the crater is its squared-off outline, believed to be caused by existing regional jointing cracks in the strata at the impact site. I'll show you that space picture in just a second. Despite an attempt to make the crater a public landmark, the crater remains privately owned by the Barringer family to the present day through their Barringer Crater Company. Oh, I did not know that. The Lunar and Planetary Institute and the American Museum of Natural History and other science institutes proclaim it to be the best preserved meteor crater on Earth. It was designated a natural landmark in November 1967. How's that picture? Yeah. Woo. This just looks amazing. Don't think that's rotor wash. It's broken reflection on the windscreen. Oh, it's the reflection. Okay. It looked kind of weird. It looked kind of weird. It looked a little bit strange. The crater was created about 50,000 years ago during the Pleistocene epoch. Remember that? When the local climate on the Colorado Plateau was much cooler and damper. The area was an open grassland dotted with woodlands inhabited by mammoth and giant ground sloths. Love the giant ground sloth. It's just such a cool animal. The object that excavated the crater was a nickel iron meteorite about 160 feet across. 160 feet across. The speed of the impact has been a subject of some debate. Modeling initially suggested that the meteorite struck at about 45,000 miles per hour, but more recent research suggests the impact was substantially slower, about 29,000 miles per hour, 12.8 kilometers a second. I mean, so slow. About half of the impact's bulk is believed to have been vaporized during its descent through the atmosphere. Impact energy has been estimated at 10 megatons TNT. The meteorite was mostly vaporized upon impact, leaving few remnants in the crater. And they at the visitor center, they talk about how long people looked for the meteor. Scientists looked for the meteor for years, and finally someone figured out, no, all that glass on the bottom, that's the meteor itself. It completely vaporized because the hit so hard. It smacked it so hard. Since the crater's formation, the rim is thought to have lost 50 to 60 feet of height at the rim crest as a result of natural erosion. Similarly, the basin of the crater is thought to have roughly 100 feet of additional post-impact sedimentation from lake sediments and alluvium. Very few remaining craters are visible on Earth, since many have been erased by erosion geographical processes. The relatively young age of Meteor Crater, paired with the dry Arizona climate, has allowed this crater to remain comparatively unchanged since the formation. The lack of erosion that preserved the crater's shape greatly accelerated its groundbreaking recognition as an impact crater from a natural celestial body. So here's a slideshow of the actual crater. I think it looks pretty amazing in the sim, and I still am not sure why I don't have it as a site. Like it's not a POI. There's a comparison there. Oh, it's little. Can barely fit a 747 in it. Can't even fit it in. largest fragment is only that big. I bet that's really heavy. If it was, even if it wasn't glued down, it's probably incredibly. So there's a night. That's what you see when you go there. You see that. Now you think, oh, big deal. Kind of like some people think when they see the Grand Canyon, they think big deal. It's a big hole in the ground. But when you go there in the real world, and you think about that a meteor created that. And you're now standing there looking at the impact of a meteor. I don't know. I found it to be really amazing. Just kind of blew my mind. Kind of blew my mind. All right. Can I fly this for the rest of the flight? Which isn't far. Not far to go now. We're just going to a little helipad by the airport in Winslow, and the reason I'm stopping in Winslow, even though it's only 15 miles from where we are, is because it's Winslow, Arizona. So I figured I had to stop there. And then we got another I think it's a canyon, another little canyon run to end off the flight. Alrighty. Let's head out and see what we can see. Here the wheels all touch the ground. There was somewhere else I landed and the wheels were kind of floaty. Or maybe that's when I loaded in. Maybe that's just when I loaded in. It was kind of floaty. Now, why is my rotors in the red also? I don't know why that's happening. Not sure what that's about. The resetting the rotors seem to work. Does have a lot of power. We are at altitude. We're at 5,140. Now I've stopped. It won't go up. There we go. Here we go. Going up. I see what you mean. So that's just the windshield reflections being weird. Yeah, that's not great. Not great. We'll head for the side of the wall and see if we can get enough speed. No speed yet. Kind of needs a lot of power, but then it really gets going. It's very, very fast. Oh, can we just follow that road? No, that's not the road. It's got to be. If I turned around, I could follow the road. I can't follow it going the wrong way and expect to get where I'm going. I can't remember what highway this is off of. Is it the 10? It's the 40. It's right off the 40. And it says Meteor Crater, I don't know, 10 miles or something. And I finally, one day, decided, oh, let's just see what this is like. It'll probably be really dorky, but let's see. Yeah, mind-blowing. Mind blown, for sure. Great museum, too. This definitely flies fast. Let's slow her on down a little bit. That's hands-off flying. It will do that. If I trim it right, it will just fly. Hey, may have asked this before, but I can't remember. Do you have a collective or I just have a I don't. I just have a throttle. I have a Virpil throttle. More Cowboy Cody says it's beautiful. Cool. The Virpil throttle has been. I found it to be great for everything. I've not brought my brain around to spending the money on a collective, or just getting a broom handle and using an old throttle. I've not done either of those things. Those are kind of the choices. Rig a broom handle to an old throttle, or spend a fair, what I think is a fair amount of money for a very fancy broomstick. I'm sure I would love it, but I haven't brought myself to doing that yet. Spending that kind of money. Well, more Cowboy Cody likes it. More Cowbell likes it. It's impossible to have enough cowbell. I gotta bring my cowbell in here and start playing it every time someone says that. You'll see. You'll find out quick. My wife would probably kill me, though. And why did it slow down? I don't know why this slowed down so much. Oh, I guess I was climbing. That would be where I... Now I'm diving. I hear coffee being made. Is it coffee time? Oh my gosh, it is. Woo! Yeah, that window glare, that's window reflection is like, that's wearing out my eyes a little bit. Thank you. Lovely. I need it. We just went to the Meteor Crater. No, the one we visited in Arizona. Remember that? Hope so. It was very large. And impressive. It had a great museum. It was very cool. It's also impossible to have enough coffee. Actually, I can't agree with, because I used to I didn't used to drink coffee, and then when I started drinking coffee, and I was fine with drinking as much sugar as possible because I was younger, I got a lot of Starbucks coffees. And I found my limit eventually. I get really jittery anything more than 4 coffees. I can do up to 4. Anything more than that, and I literally start shaking. I get it. And then I'll forget why. I'll forget why I'm feeling this that way. Like, what's wrong with me? Why am I all shaky? Yeah, per day. I can't imagine 4 in an hour. 2 in an hour is fine. 4 in an hour, I'd really be, woo! I would be feeling weird. This airport actually has the name written over here. So let's see how it does on a rolling landing. Easy does it. There we go. Did that do it? Not bad. Not bad. Oh, but then it just stopped. Are the brakes on? Oh, I think the brakes are on. Yes, the brakes are on. There we go. Per hour. Wilson. Winslow. Here we are in Winslow, Arizona. You know, everyone knows the song. There we go. Nice. Whirly schmurly around the 60 schmixty. Whirly schmurly round the 60 schmixty. Lovely. Just having a little break while I get a whirly schmurly happening. One little canyon to go. Oh, this is going to be crazy in the canyons. This will really test it. We'll see if it will canyon fly at all. We shall see. Nice drop-in of the S-76. Look at that baby. That's gorgeous. Always like that helicopter. So this freeware was unexpected. We've got a BO-105 coming out very soon. Then we have a Dolphin or Dufane coming out. And one day there's an S-61 announced or a Sea King announced, but we don't know when that's coming out. And I have over 40 helicopters that I'm filming right now as every helicopter in the sim. And now it just added one. So I have 16 or 17 to go. Actually, Roderick Fly Inside Helicopters, he announced the Gazelle a long time ago, and this is why. But then this weekend, I don't know why I was looking for a troubleshooting for my 206, and somebody has a bunch of notifications. They must have a bot. Somebody's bot must have gone off. Anyway, I saw that I saw why the Gazelle wasn't out. They had some problems with the designer, and it should be out very soon. It just has to be tested by the head of the company, and then according to his Discord. So you can always check out the Fly Inside Discord or website for updates on that one. Any news? No new news. There's a category for the Gazelle, but there's nothing new in there. So, don't know. Don't know what's happening. And it will be, whenever it does come out, it will be at the level of the Fly Inside helicopter. So it'll be very, a lot of realism built in. A lot of realism. Now that I got my coffee, we can continue. I'm going to stay in this, give it a full test in a canyon. What am I bringing up? What am I doing? One moment. I was going to bring this up and throw that up there. We're just flying up here just to fly one more little canyon run. Boom. There's lots of airports if we wanted to stop. And we go up here. Very small canyon. We'll see if we can fit and end up at Tuba City. So everyone get their tubas ready for Tuba City. God, that sounds so familiar. I don't see a highway where I would have been to Tuba City. Maybe I've just seen the signs a lot, because I've been to Flagstaff on the 40. And hit that, and there we go. All right. Always drop the map just when I need it. I always put it down. Do I really want to quit? No. I really don't. Okay, let's see if I can find this canyon. Get out of the way of the S-76. Woo! Ah! Is everyone landing on the hospital helipad? Is there a hospital helipad over here? Or is that what I actually put on the map? I think it is. I think the map is, yes. That was supposed to be my stop, not the airport, huh? The helipad right here. There we go. Another helipad. I really should see if I can get on it. Because I haven't landed many. Yeah, I can get on. I mean, isn't that challenging? It flies pretty good. It's pretty Ferrari-like. I should be careful because... Oh, our wind is 4... For a second, my wind was at 4 at 4. 04 at 4. I mean 004. I will see that helipad any moment. There it is. Is there even room for me to get in there? Wow. Gonna wait for Crawdad. See how I do. First helipad landing. It's not a very good helipad. And see if I can get on that thing. You need to be way forward in these. Really, you need other people in the helicopter to tell you where you are. I don't think you'd ever be... This is not a single pilot type of helicopter. Not so much single pilot flying. I'm nowhere near the middle. All right, perfect. Perfecto. Off to the canyons. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was looking at two things at once. Yes, okay. This should be it. Oh, I should be in the canyon. Oh, wow. I don't know if this is going to look like a canyon. I don't know if this is going to look like much. Looks more like a canyon in the on the satellite. Yeah, I guess there's no canyon, just a big river. The Homolvi 2 archaeological site is just off to my right. There's an archaeological site. Oh, is that actually show? Does it show up? Is that what that is right there? Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna go see if this looks like. We might be able to find some dinosaur bones out here. Or this may just be some hills. Yep, it's just some hills. Thought maybe you'd actually see the people digging in this satellite imagery or something. Oh, maybe it's that. There's a parking lot. Maybe you can go actually visit that site as a visitor. Huh. Yeah, check that out. I am completely losing it in this helicopter. I was just in something far more nimble. And this is not. Not nimble. There we go. I'm getting it together. That was the seat coming into my face, I think. My canyon is flat. Flatter than a pancake. This is the Little Colorado River that we're flying along here. Not the Colorado River, but this probably flows into the Colorado River, which is in the Grand Canyon, right? No, that's the Snake. The Snake is in the Grand Canyon. Am I getting confused here? Possibly. Possibly. Forgetting everything. There we go. There was a freeware Gazelle in 2020 at one time. Many moons ago. I don't know what happened to that project. It wasn't great. It looks somewhat like a Gazelle. I hope the developer isn't here being insulted. Is that hay, or I think those are houses over there. It looks like hay. Whoa, what am I doing? 200? 180. It's hard not to. Hard to kind of go slow in this one. I'll try it though. I'm doing a lot of turns. 180 for 360 for spacing. That helicopter sounded great. What was that? Oh, the M860. It sounded good going by. Well, it is fast, that's for sure. It does cruise. It's a few more miles to go on the Red Heron Sim Pilot Group Flight Tuesday helicopters. And Thursday we're going to be off. Have to go to a doctor's appointment, but not for myself. Check in, see how everything's going, and then I guess it straightens out here. Now I follow my flight plan. Still trying to figure out how to turn the autopilot on. I probably could have read by now and figured it out. What if I just clicked all the buttons? Oh, the two of them are on. Let's see here. I was there. No, there. Right there. IPS. SAS boost. FPS. Failure reset. I don't even understand what those two buttons mean. Okay. All good. And next up, after Thursday, Sunday, for the Sunday cruise, we'll be starting a new flight around Australia. Let's see if I can bring that up real quick. If I can bring up that map. I have it here somewhere. New flight next Sunday. Oh, there's a couple things in my Discord. I wonder what that is. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Flight plans and ideas. Flight plans and ideas is the place in Discord. If you have an idea, our next big thing will be that one. That's what we're doing next. It should be great. It'll be Australia, so off the Pan American Highway onto, it's Highway 1. Yeah, Highway 1 around Australia. It's not technically all Highway 1, but mostly. It mostly is. And I'm always looking for excuses to fly Australia. So that should be a lot of fun. That should be great. Absolutely fabulous. Where will we start? You know, that's a really good question. That is a really good question. I guess I haven't entirely figured that out yet. I wonder if the map gives me a starting point to make it easy on me. Nope. Nope, it does not. Well, there's a red thing. There is a red mark on here. Melbourne. We'll start in Melbourne. Why not? Why not? That's my question. And let me just look and see if the helicopter's post is about... No, it is not. That is the YouTube video of 206 Startup described and demonstrated in detail. Oh, that's cool. Someone on the forums created a tool to explore all the aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, I see. It's a whole list. If you go to General in the Discord, you can go here, click on that link, and it'll show you all of the default aircraft in the flight sim. Do I have that up correctly? Like that. Like that. So then if you click on this, does it tell you all about it? It does! Isn't that cool? That is amazing. My scenery is taking a dump in the flight sim right now. In the event. That is really awesome. So those are all the default aircraft. Love this one. It's a great one. We haven't driven that again. Flown that again. I went through a bunch of these on the first 2 or 3 months of the sim. Except for these ones. All the Airbus, Boeing. I think I did try... This is not a very good one, from what I hear. Flew that one. Yeah, we flew that one, flew the airship. That is great. What an awesome thing. Very nice. But you look, my scenery has done, I mean, this is FSX stuff. I got the blurries. I never get the blurries in 2024. Anyone else getting the blurries? And am I going the right way? Not exactly. No. Anyone else look like that? I mean, it's just totally not cooperating. No, he's fine over there. Absolutely fine. I forgot even what to do when I have this problem. You used to, oh, here they come. Here it comes. You used to pause. That's what that used to be the cure, is there was a pause, you know, back in the day. And you can pause and wait a moment, and then it would come back. Oh, we're right by Black Falls. So right here is something called Black Falls. I don't know where the falls would be, but there you go. Kind of start turning to the north now. There was like a mini canyon at the end of the flight, but again, I don't know if it's going to be anything. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything. It's going to be like this current canyon, supposed canyon I'm in. How much power do I have on? 72% NG. Wow, I haven't used any fuel. Haven't used any fuel whatsoever. Did I just outrun everyone? Is it just too fast? Everyone's hanging back, or did I just I thought the MH went the same speed. At 180, yes. No, I was only doing 100. Oh, there. Going back to 100. Trying to do 160. It's hard to get a steady speed. It's hard to get a steady speed. I'll slow her down a little. Ah! I should have installed that fishing, the Parallel 42's fishing program, so I could stop and go fishing at places. The 500 can't do more than 130. Let me see if I can get this to do 100, like a steady 100 knots. It's also hard for me to read the instruments on this one. I have problems with a lot of these glass cockpit helicopters. Very hard for me to read. They're very teeny. Okay, so that should keep it at 100. Just about there. 69%, and it's only 1% different on the NG. The 206 was a lot slower than the H160M. A whole lot slower. Oh, and is there any, like, can you change anything about this? I don't think it can be turned into medical, or maybe it's just what livery you pick. So I know the SAR helicopter does look different. Now it's a big, wide river. Yeah, that windshield thing. That definitely gets annoying. Definitely gets a little annoying. There's something called Hogan by the River coming up. I don't know if it's a campsite or a fancy camp, a glamping site. So now what am I at? I'm just above 100. Definitely is hard to cruise at 100 for me. Okay, now I'm getting some rotor wash on the ground. Right there. Interesting. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. We are almost to Tuba City. It's just right there. Whoops, I should be lined up for 3-6 if I can see it. It sounds familiar too, I kind of wonder. Oh yeah, we've been here before. Maybe. So it should appear any moment. An airport should just pop out of the earth. I just missed some power lines while I was on Red Heron's camera. Just missed them. Oh my gosh, I flew right by the airport and didn't see it. I flew right over it. Right over it. It's probably just a slight difference in the shade of the sand. Is that cows? Nope, that is rocks. Anyone else see the air? Oh yeah, they've caught it. They found it. I have a 3-knot wind, so I can land any way I want. Anyone see the airport? You guys have sharper eyes than I do. Or I was just to the left of it. Oh my gosh, no, it's hardly anything I see. It's barely anything at all. Crunch. I'm trying to just taxi over there. I'm trying to taxi over to that line of helis. Is my parking brake on? Yes. Yes, it is. It is. Whoa! Is somebody getting blown off course? I'm trying to join the conga line of 60s. There we go. There we are. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, here. I know what I can do. I can take a little picture like this. And back up here, take another one. How many is left? Nope, just that one. There we go. Very nice. Wait for everyone to come in. Still got a few people flying in. We shall wait. We will wait. Oh, here. We don't even have to wait. We can switch to that view. Can't find my mouse. Where is it? There it is. Oh, those switches don't work? Oh, that's interesting. Not all switches work. Oh, windshield anti-ice. Okay, I understand why those don't work. That makes sense. Engine anti-ice 1 and 2. These are on? Those shouldn't be on. That's silly. That is silly. So that did slow it down. It is winding down there. There we go. Let's look at the power settings. These don't seem to be moving as much as I'd expect. Okay, we can turn this off now. and back up here, everything would go off. So first I think we just turn these off, right? Oh, they won't move? Oh, they won't move to the off position. How do I do? Oh, that's interesting. I can't move them to off. I can move that to off. And I can move this to off. And that should be enough, but these don't move. Is it a right click? No. You probably have to pull them out, but it won't go to off. Won't do it. I don't hear it winding down. I don't think it's going to shut down entirely with the throttles at idle. I think these need to go to off. I think they're at idle and they need to go to off, but maybe they're at off. Maybe that's as far as they go. Maybe that is the line. They sure don't seem to be shutting down. Fuel boost pump 2, I could turn these off. That might shut it off. Might do it. What else do I have? Oh, I know. The other thing I could try is there an in-game shutdown checklist? Post-flight, after landing, power levels to idle, got it. Parking brake is minimum required. Lights as required. Flaps up. Flaps up. Fuel left, right, check off. Now, does this take me to anything? Nope, that doesn't do anything. I don't know what this checklist is for. Fuel pump left, right. Fuel pumps, both engines must be switched to off. Is this even for this aircraft? The auxiliary pumps are off. Boost pumps are off. Oh, here we go.
I love it when a plan comes
These
together.
are off. Yeah. These are already off. I have no idea. Generators 1, 2. That would be after the engine's off. Battery off. APU. Fuel pump. Oh, that's the prime pump. These guys are off. Yeah, that does not go all the way back. Okay. The rest of it is... Parking brake set, avionics master off, electronics off, engine master off, anti-collision. So, yeah, that should have been... This is power levels to idle. Fuel pumps left, right, off. Fuel pumps for both engines. I don't even know if this is for this aircraft. But nothing's shutting down. It doesn't appear. Everyone else is shut down. All the other helicopters are shut down. Unless this one's really, 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 really slow. How about doors? Nope, no doors. I didn't really expect for there to be doors. And you never know. It might work better in 2020. That might be more what it's designed for. Back door? No back door. Nah, you'd hear the pitch of the engine go down. Yeah, that's what it doesn't seem to really be changing much. It doesn't really seem to be changing. Not seeing a lot going on there. Hydraulic pumps don't matter. Let's close all these. Oh, nope, those don't, I can't do anything with those. Those don't do anything. So these are actually should be shut off too, but I can't do anything with them. Yep. Nothing there. No there. Okay, good. We are all set. Red Heron is here, so we are done for the day. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Marco, Red Heron, Cobra. As usual, thanks everyone who flew along. I had a good time. I hope you did as well. We have to go to this last bit here. We must. We simply must.
Thanks for watching Flights with Joel.
Say hello to the next streamer. We will, another fine shot there. Another fantastic shot. We'll see you Sunday. Oh, and have fun tomorrow. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Photo Man. Thank you. It was decent. I tried to cut the fuel and it's not working. It's not doing anything. Yeah, I have trouble with that too. But it's my song. Not my fault. AI did it. And Cobra. Cobra wrote it. Take care.